When he's saying there is, they go to church at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and then they just sit down on their knees, the entire church people, and they just pray. They're praying to God. He's literally saying to God that something will happen. And he says they're specifically asking for Trump to come in. He said they're just not fighters. He says we're not a war people, is what he said, and we can't have a revolution to get us to go. We don't have the ability to do that. We don't have the know-how. We just can't do that. He said. So the only thing we are doing is praying to God every day on our knees, crying that Trump will do something. I mean, those were his specific words, that he's praying every single day that for the United States will come in.
And that God will help.
God will help them take Maduro and everybody that has to do with him out of power, because he says that's the only way that they're going to have change down. It's the only way this is going to work, because they don't have the ability to have an uprising. They don't have the ability to have a revolutionary movement like we did to throw or kick their government out. They just don't have it. He said it's much easier, his specific words is, it's much easier to get on your knees and pray than to get out there and essentially die, I guess.
Bueno, eso que hay unos que no han los que han sobrevivido y han visto que han unos que han muerto porque no han podido aguantar el dolor. Y los que han logrado escapar, que hubo uno de la parte del llano de un hacendado que logró escapar y como pudo, creo que está en Estados Unidos ahorita. Él contaba de que torturaban tanto con corriente en las partes.
So the Helicoide building, and I've seen pictures of it, it's an oval, roundish building. It's got several layers on it, or several stories on it. They said that not very many people have been able to escape from there. He says most everybody just dies in there because they can't withhold the pain. He says one thought of it, which is being able to withstand the pain. So he said the vast majority of people just die in that building. He says, but there's been a few that have been able to escape. The few that escaped have described the torture that's gone in that building. He says they'll put electrical current on the male genitals to where they just can't withstand it anymore. They said they take pliers and take out your fingernails with pliers. They'll take plastic bags and put plastic bags over your head, and so you can't breathe. They'll do waterboarding and all this other type of just severe torture. I've heard worse. I've heard of the females getting genital mutilation, where they're sticking stuff up the vagina and stuff like that. Just horrible mutilation going on in that building. I mean, if it's enough mutilation where the vast majority of the people are not surviving because of the pain,